President Cyril Ramaphosa is delivering the keynote address on the passing out parade of the new police officers in Kimberley. 1,400 of them will be certificated today. Let's now take you live to that proceeding.
The mothers and the fathers of the police trainees who are here, the wives and husbands, their girlfriends and their boyfriends and their partners and their friends, and ladies and gentlemen, dumelang kaofela, sanbonan. It gives me the greatest pleasure to be here today to witness the passing out of our new recruits. Having reached this milestone as recruits, as trainee constables, you will now join the ranks of one of the most noble and honorable of professions, serving your community and the people of South Africa as members of the South African Police Service, as police officers. It is not an easy road that you have chosen. Being a policeman or a policewoman involves grueling training, many hours spent away from friends and family, and hard work in difficult and sometimes dangerous conditions. It also involves what Minister Cele said earlier to you, remaining fit, attending to your training, and ensuring that for the 7-year period, you continue to fit in the uniform that you were issued, without increasing your body size to grow out of your uniform, and always being a fit person physically. This profession puts you at the forefront of the service to our citizens who come to you for help, and in the forefront of fighting against crime. And yet it is a path that you have chosen, the path of the bravest of the brave, the path of service and dedication. For this, we thank you and we salute you as patriotic South Africans. Our country is under siege from criminals. Crime is wreaking havoc in our communities, destroying lives and tearing families apart. Crime is undermining our economy, affecting small and large businesses alike, and holding back a sustainable economic recovery. Our people are tired of crime. They abhor crime. They hate crime. They don't want crime as they carry on with their lives. And we are tired of criminals. Criminals who operate in our communities with impunity. We are tired of the abuse and violence that is directed at women and children and other vulnerable people in our society. We are tired of the rule of law being undermined. Sekwanele, Hunzi, that there's no genoeg. Enough is enough. You have been recruited and trained as part of a new front in the fight against crime. In February of this year, during the State of the Nation address, I said that the South African Police Service will recruit and train 10,000 police officers, constables like yourselves this year, to add on the 10,000 recruits that were trained in 2022. And that gives us 20,000 in a matter of just 2 years. It isn't often that the police service recruits and diligently trains as many police officers as we have just done. This demonstrates the seriousness with which we are approaching the challenge of crime in our society. This demonstrates this government's commitment to deal with criminality as one of the top priorities in our plans. As the latest intake, these trainees, you will contribute to the government's visible policing efforts and strengthen the capacity of the South African Police Service. This week, there will be a number of passing out parades at various sites across the country for the first group of trainees, with the second scheduled to be inducted early in 2024. Yesterday, the Minister of Police was in the Western Cape, and tomorrow we will be in Tshwane doing other parades. Our new constables will be deployed to various police stations and also to specialized units of our police service. Units such as the public order policing, the visible policing, where we want our police officials to be visible, to be amongst our people, to be the defenders of our people, to be the shield that protects our people. We will also be deploying some of you to the child protection and sexual offenses units. A number of other units will benefit with your joining them, the detective units, yes, units that are going to be focusing on areas of criminality that we want to combat. Amongst your first tasks as police officials will be to strengthen the countrywide effort to ensure that South Africans are safe and that they feel safe and that they feel secure during this festive season. You are being released into our communities at a very important moment. As you joined this police service, you should have known that you will be directed and commanded to do service at any time, at any moment, and anywhere where your services will be required by our people. So, as you are passed out today and tomorrow and yesterday, those who were, you are going to be deployed throughout the country immediately, with immediate effect, to go and serve the people of South Africa. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate those of you who have been recognized as top performers in street surveillance, law, physical training and drill. A number of you have excelled in all these. A strong, capacitated and a well-resourced South African police service is critical in the fight against crime. Despite the challenges that the South African police service faces, it has made important inroads and successes in recent months. Operation Chanela, that was launched in May of this year, has undertaken high-density operations across the country that have resulted in over 250,000 arrests. It has also succeeded in the seizure of 3,200 firearms that were unlicensed, and the recovery of more than 1,700 stolen vehicles. That demonstrates great success. The police service has recorded many successes in the past, but this success in the recent period, Minister Begitele, Deputy Minister Matale, and Commissioner Masemula, and all your other officers, stands out as a great accolade. And I'm really pleased as your Commander-in-Chief for the excellent work that is being done by the police service. And once we said, we want you to be focused, we want you to set up specialized police units, you have gone ahead to do so. We have seen your successes in going after cash and heist criminals. We've seen your successes working with the South African National Defence Force, assisting you in illegal mining operations. And we have seen your successes in dealing with the scourge that continues to be committed against the women and children of our country. We know that the task is a huge task, but you have taken onto it, and we continue to be impressed with the successes. And we would like to see criminality being brought down in South Africa, and that is why I decided that we need to resource you. We need to give you more personnel so that we increase the number of police officials so that you can focus on fighting the criminals. Yes, you have made great successes in the recent past. Working together with the National Prosecuting Authority, the police have secured 247 life sentences for 187 perpetrators of gender-based violence since the beginning of this financial year. This is tremendous progress, but we must all admit that much more still needs to be done. These police trainees we are passing out today, therefore, carry an important responsibility. Police members are the first responders. Police members are first point of contact with victims of crime. The police stations are the places where people go first when a crime has been committed. Suspects who have been apprehended or arrested are taken away in police vans or detained at police stations. So you are the very first to respond to any situation of criminality. This is so because it comes with a heavy responsibility to serve our people with courtesy, with dignity, with respect, to embody the finest values of public service and to respect the rights of all our people with dignity. It is important that we restore and maintain our people's faith and confidence in the police. We expect you to serve our people diligently. It is when you serve them diligently, with great commitment, when you even go beyond the call of duty, that our people increase their level of respect for you. They recognize you as being their defenders, as being their protectors. We thank you for taking the call to serve your country. You are true patriots. By responding to this call, you are demonstrating that you are patriotic South Africans. You have shown your willingness to subject yourself to the discipline as well as hard work that comes with being a member of the South African Police Service. You have not joined a casual place of work. You have not joined a place where you do anything at your leisure. You have joined a disciplined force where command and control are the order of the day, where you do what you are commanded with commitment, with dignity, with respect to our people. I am confident that you will perform your duties to the best of your ability, respecting the laws of the Republic and upholding our Constitution at all times. So I'd like you, as you wear this uniform, this beautiful uniform that you are wearing, the blue uniform, to wear it with pride and to be mindful of the South African Police Service Code of Conduct and keep yourself and yourselves safe, cooperating with one another and working together. I express my sincere gratitude to the commanders of the South African National Defence Force, Number 3 Infantry Battalion Academy, for their leadership and unwavering support throughout this training period. to the parents, family members, and friends of the trainees who are being passed out today, your support, your sacrifice, and inspiration have been invaluable. In some cases, some of these young people came to ask for your permission to join the police service. And we thank you for encouraging them. And we thank you for your continued support, and we would like you to continue supporting them. They have joined a very important arm of the state. It calls for hard work. It also is dangerous. And we would like to thank you in advance for sacrificing them in the service of the Republic. To all you trainee constables passing out here today and in other parts of the country, welcome to the South African Police Service. And I'd like to congratulate you for having entered the training, for having endured the very hard and difficult training, and for having completed the training. Yes, you are now fully fledged police constables, and I congratulate you. Go on and do your work. Thank you very much, and well done for succeeding in your training. Ke a leboga.